Alright class, for today's math lesson we're going to learn about the Mayan numeric system. Now the Mayans were a civilization that lived in Central America from about 1800 before the Common Era to about 800 in the current Common Era. So they lived quite a long time ago. But the Mayans were heavily influential in astronomy, language, arts, sculpture, and architecture. So they're quite the interesting and fascinating culture, and we're just going to learn a little bit about their math system here. Now the world and everything we've been teaching up to you kids to this point has been all in base 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 goes to 10. What the Mayans did was work in base 20, meaning that so it's a little bit different, alright? So, one of the main distinctions to learn about the Mayans is they didn't use digits in terms of what we're used to as 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s. They counted that way, just like you would on your fingers, but they didn't label them or mark them as 1s or 2s. They used what was around them, and what they had, plenty of them around, were plenty of things that were around them were pebbles, sticks, seashells, and other items like that. So they incorporated that into their math. So 1 pebble equates to 1, 2 equates to 2, 3, and 4. But when you get to 4 pebbles, you mark it down as, when you try to go past 4 pebbles, you mark it down as a stick. So a stick is equal to 5, and a seashell, this poorly drawn seashell here, is a 0. So let's go ahead and look at a few other numbers just to give you guys a better context. So like I said, 4 pebbles stacked on top of each other is equal to 4. 9 is 4 pebbles to the left of 1 stick. 1 stick plus 4 pebbles equals 9. And then 14 here, 2 sticks, 5 and 5 is 10, plus 4 pebbles equals 14. Okay, so let's start off with a nice easy math problem. So go ahead and take out your notebooks and write this problem down. 2 sticks and 1 pebble plus 2 pebbles and 1 stick equal to what? So we know that a stick is 5. So we have 5 and 5 is 10 and 11. So let's just go ahead and mark that down at the top, just like I'm doing here. We have 11 plus, and there's 1 stick and 2 pebbles. So we know that is 5 plus 2, that's 7. So everybody, what's 7 plus 11? That's 18. We all know that. We're in 5th grade math. So we know that's 18. But how do you write that out in the Mayan form? Now, you want to break it up into, we can see that we know that 15's in here, so we can go ahead and just mark down 3 sticks. Go ahead and write it down with me. And then, so we have 15 with 3 sticks, and to the left we have 3 pebbles left over. Now I didn't shade them in, you guys can, we're trying to get everything moved along here. So that's pretty simple and clear. Now let's try something a little bit different, okay? So a little bit more difficult. We're going to work on this problem. We have 2 sticks here, 2 sticks and 4 pebbles, 3 pebbles and 3 sticks, 2 sticks and a pebble, 2 pebbles and a stick, and 4 pebbles and 1 stick. Now we're going to work on this together, okay? So remember, the Mayan format is base 20. So in the 1s column here, we notice that there are 5 sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We know that 4 sticks equals to 20. So we can go ahead and cross out 4 of those sticks. I'm going to pick the top 3 and 1 on the bottom. And then we can carry over, just like you would in your normal math problem, 1 pebble. Because 20 is just 1 pebble in a seashell. But for simple purposes, we're just going to write down 1 pebble. Just an indicator, okay? So what we have left over here is 1 stick and 4 pebbles. So that equates down, so let's just write that out since we already carried, draw down 4 pebbles and 1 stick. So we got the 1s column done. Now we're into what they call the 20s column. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pebbles and 3 sticks. Okay? So one difference that you need to know about the 20s column, we carry over at the number 18. So let's go ahead and take 3 sticks and 3 pebbles out of the equation. So let's cancel out all the sticks and 3 of the pebbles, and let's carry over 1 of the pebbles to what they call the 360 spot. This last column over here. So now what we have left to add is 1, 2, 3, 4 pebbles, since we carried over the 18 from before. So underneath what they call the 20 spot, let's mark down 4 pebbles, just like I did here. So the first one should be 4 pebbles in the stick, and second should be 4 pebbles. Now we're adding up what is in what they call the 360 degree slot, okay? So we have 3 sticks and 5 pebbles. 1, 2, 3 sticks, 1 pebble from our carryover, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, giving us 4 sticks since we have a total of 5 pebbles, okay? So we could just cross out the pebbles and draw on a stick. So we know that 4 sticks equals 20. Now the carryover is as it is in the rest of it. This is the only distinction. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, the one I just drew in. So that's 20, so we carry over again to what they call the 720 spot with 1 extra last pebble here. And then what we have is 0 here because there's nothing left over because we've just moved everything over. So we'll go ahead and draw one of those not so nice seashells that I can draw in here. And so now we have seashell, 4 pebbles in a stick, and we have a 20 here, and a 20 is just represented by 1 dot. So right in the middle, draw 1 dot. And so that gets you to our answer of 1 dot, a seashell, 4 pebbles in a stick. So 20, 0, 4, and 9 is what our answer is in the Mayan numeric system. Now I know that was a little bit out of our range. Base 20 we haven't really done with anything else besides base 10. So what I want you guys to do is I want you here in just a few minutes after I wrap up, we're going to get into groups of 3 and we're going to go to the computers and we're going to work on this fun Mayan math game that's interactive and helps you out and works with you. But first I want to say that even though this has been quite difficult, and even for me this was quite interesting to go over and to have explain and find the best way to explain to you guys, but knowing that this was how the Mayans did it really makes you appreciative of how we get to do it now with base 10. So anyways, why don't you go ahead and split up into groups of 3 and grab a computer and go to the website and start working on the game.